Hello, my name is Michio. I'm the owner of hair salon Mingle, Soho, New York. I opened the salon year 2003, so it's been 17 years I've been running this hair salon in Manhattan, New York. Originally, when I started hairdressing in Japan, I always wanted to go out the country I was born. I want to go Europe first. I want to go like Paris, but somehow I had an opportunity to work in New York. So I visited here in New York first time, 1979, and I loved it. I came back to this town in 1981 and I started working hair salon. That's how I started working in New York. When I started hairdressing in Japan, of course, I worked with all Japanese clients, which has like a same hair texture. So just because I used the paint, I grew up the oil paint. So I like paint in a different material. When if I go out the country, I work with the Western people hair, Spanish people hair, and all different kind of hair I like to work with. I thought that would be create more freedom and the creativity. I can grow more. When I started a hairdresser, of course I studied technique, but I feel like something missing. I found the part I was missing is fashion taste, bring into the hairstyling. It's not just about hairstyling, it's all about person. It's about fashion. It's about who you are, kind of things. I thought it would be very important for my job to study those things. I worked in a hair salon for first 7 years, and I had an opportunity to work Pipino Buccieri. It was one of the best hair salons in Manhattan. After that, I realized why I'm here. I wanted to study fashion to grow my hair business. That's why I left hair salon. I started freelance, and after 7-8 years, I start working with photo session with the fashion photographer. After a few years, I started doing a fashion show in New York. And after a few years, I started working Milan and Paris, the shows, and I did that for more than 20 years. Fortunately, I got a great agent in New York, and that'll give me a lot of fashion magazine work, what we call editorial work, and a commercial, the fashion show all over the world. I want to work in the fashion business just because I like feedback for those knowledge for salon work. Editorial fashion work giving me a lot of inspiration and history of fashion, different category of fashion. It's not just the trendy look for current, a trendy look for different society, different business, and all that kind of things I didn't know before. And all those knowledge I study, I learn from people, I distribute those things to my salon work, which helps me to create my client for best look. It is different between studio work and the salon work. I have my client, majority clients coming to see me for 15 years, 25 years, some of them are 30 years coming to see me. So I know them sometimes more than family member. But studio work, it's every day we work with the new first time people all the time, and different material, different fashion, different photographer every day. It's very intense moment. I guess salon work is much more relaxed environment just because I know them for so long. But it's always very fresh each time, no matter how many years you know this client. Otherwise, relationship won't last very long time. New York is a very funny city to me. This city is very kind for you when you're going down or when you're going up, which means you're trying so hard to be something, or you are dropping off. People won't say anything. So it's very funny that way, and it doesn't happen very much in Japan. But when you're trying so hard, somebody always watching you and helping you. I had a lot of time, very difficult time I've been through in the beginning. I didn't have an agent, anything. This guy, an agent person, give me 40 different photographers' name. Michio, go see these people. And those photographers are very established photographers, but they don't even know me. But he gave me those people's number. I walk in a cold and I knock the door, and the people see me like, "Who are you?" And I ask them again, "I want you to see my book." They paid a couple of pages and like, "Thank you." And that was most people's reaction. It's really a couple of photographers, "Oh, nice," and give me a feedback. "Oh, nice work. Wish we're gonna work together." I don't think I work with them, one photographer in a 40 photographer. Well, I didn't even go 40 photographer. I think I knocked the door 28 people, or maybe more than 30 people. I was so exhausted, knocking door for nothing. And so I kind of gave up. I'm here because a lot of people help me out. I always think about this man. His name is John. The one of big hair and makeup agent person were very nice to me, and Michio, you're on the right track, and try hard and do what you've been doing. So, that words give me a lot of energy. That's my big memory. New York is almost central of the world in this business. When you success some other country, people always want to come to New York to get success. There's a lot of young people coming from Japan and Europe, some other country. It's like in this world right now, you have a lot of information like internet. The people have a lot of knowledge. They know where to go, who you meet, and all that kind of thing. To get that point, it's kind of easy because you have information already. And when you meet people or when you get in a certain place, then what you're gonna do. To get success is very, very long way to get that. So to me, it's most important. People really trying to skip a lot of things like a relationship and promising and that kind of things. I think the whole work, even artistic work, everything, face humanity. I think it's I trust each other and loving each other, care each other. That kind of thing is always on the base, the bottom line. And if you want a success to be something, okay, rushing to get one job and to another job, that's one thing to do, but keep nice relationship with the people. I'm not trying to disappoint the other people. And to me, the most important thing is I need to know who I am, where I came from. So I have my own culture. When you become in this kind of city, you kind of represent of where you're coming from. So there's a lot of good things about where I'm coming from. I try not to cover up them because it doesn't work that way. No matter how I act, I'm from Japan. I grew up there. I have my own culture. I kept them in a nicely. This way, myself doesn't become somebody else. I always can be myself. Everybody has a chance to success in this city because that's why you're here. You know, like singer, makeup artist, hairdresser, you're good. That's why you're here. But after that, those humanity, which what you are, who you are very, very big key to be success. I think that's my opinion. What do I want my future? It's simply I like keep doing what I've been doing. But the one thing that I like to do, I've been running this business for 20 years. I feel like I want to go back to a little bit more creative world. I miss that. So, like, you know, I really like to do a little bit more other than just the business side. I like to create more. A long time ago, when I was reading a magazine, I read one article about Ralph Lauren, American, one of the biggest designers ever. He said in an article, when women go to party with a beautiful dress, people said to her, "Oh, your dress is so beautiful." That is not biggest compliment. Biggest compliment is, "You look so beautiful." There are like a little things give me everything, and like that's what I wanted to do on my work. It's not about hair, not about dress, not about makeup. It's about the person, how beautiful you are. Biggest inspiration I ever got, small thing, small magazine. Yeah. Thank you very much. Sorry for my horrible English, but when you are around, walking by the salon, please stop by anytime. I'm always here, most likely. I hope to meet you somewhere, sometime again. Thank you again. Perfect. Okay.